All good. Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com down here with the back-to-back winner of the Chili Bowl, Logan Seavey. Logan, I got to ask you about this here. Talk about the track prep and how this compares from your win last year to this year. What's the similarities and what's the differences that you've noticed between the first time and the second time?
Yeah, I kind of, obviously you're watching the track all the time, every race you're watching, and talking to Kevin, we kind of just like, man, let's get our car close to where we were last year and, go from there. And, I think that was a good place to start. The curb got a lot bigger this year, got up on the wall and got real big and thick. And we were pretty good up there. One of my shock adjusters broke. That the one that I really wanted to work on was broke. So I couldn't really work on my car where I really wanted to, which sucked because last year at the end of the race where I was struggling, I said, here, if I can work on this, I think our car would be better at the end of the race. And I had the same problems late in the race as I did last year. And I couldn't work on my car because our cable broke. So and I would love to have learned a little bit more there, but we didn't, and that's how it goes. But like I said, we got a driller here, and obviously really happy about it. So we'd love to race a little bit more. Sucks to rubber that early, but that's what we all have to put ourselves in positions to be up front if that were to come, and the three of us obviously did that well this week.
And I think the big turning point was when Cannon McIntosh spun right in front of you. If that spin didn't happen and you had that lap traffic, how concerned were you with the other drivers hounding? Would that have been a really concern that it got by you with that lap traffic, or would you have thought they would have rolled over by you?
I wasn't concerned at that point in the race. I think it was lap 42 when that happened, and I could see him get racing, and it's like, man, we've run, I think at that point, almost all the laps green. I was like, man, let's not crash, here. I felt good about where we're at on the track. And I was feeling good about it, and I wasn't worried about traffic. Everyone's going about the same pace at that point in the rubber, so didn't have any worries really. Like I said, you just have to hit the bottom. That's all you have to do when the rubber's out. It's not honestly that hard. It sounds braggy to say, but it's not, which is why people hate it when it happens. But yeah, no, I'm just hoping for no yellows. Yellows bring opportunities for people to pass, and the tires cool off and heat up and do weird things, or bleeders can stick, or so many things can go wrong under yellow. You don't want a yellow. You just want to finish those laps, 12 or 13 laps under green. And I was having fuel leak on my foot, so I didn't know if my car was going to run under yellow. It ran the last yellow, and then after the checkered, it was trying to shut off on me. So things were going south quick for us, but we hung on just long enough.
Now, a new format this year was the full draw, where you drew number one and you started second. What are your overall thoughts on the new format for the shuffle for the pole?
I personally love watching qualifying, and I think we are an entertainment sport, so we should do stuff that's entertaining. Like I said, for me, that's entertaining. I saw mixed reviews on the internet. A lot of people like to watch racing. I don't think pole shuffle racing works well because you have the best drivers in the world and you give them 2 laps to pass the next best driver in the world. It's not going to happen, right? So I like that format better. I think there's room for improvement, especially with the tire we have. It gives an advantage to guys being out there. Obviously, you saw big runs with Hank and Buddy. Not taking away from what they did. Obviously, they're great racers, and they could have done that in any portion of the race, but certainly gives them an advantage. They see the track, they get a few laps, they get heat in their tires, they get some confidence, they know where the cushion's at, they know where bumps are, they get in a rhythm, and it showed a lot. Hank beat some really good guys, a lot of guys that all probably could have won the race. Hank could win the race, everybody can win the race, but you don't just really see runs like that without some sort of advantage, and I think it showed. So I think there's room for improvement. I think maybe a tournament style bracket style would be better, or maybe 1 versus 10. We do it at Kokomo Smackdown, 1 versus 10, second versus 9, 3 versus 8, and then you kind of line them back up and go again with the winners. I think that has potential. I don't think it's as exciting as seeing somebody rally through the field, but at least puts everybody kind of more on even playing field, you know. But I said we're entertaining, you know, we're an entertainment sport, and I think, you know, from what I saw looking at the front stretch as they went around the racetrack, the fans were pretty entertained.
That's Logan Seavey. He is your 2024 Chili Bowl winner.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.